Hello, this is your friend Jay, and you're watching Happy Minds. Welcome to this guided meditation. The purpose of this meditation is to discover your inner peace. Often you might have come across video where people talk about inner peace, inner self, higher self, those terms. But you have never experienced that stuff yourself. Today in this meditation session, I'll try my best so that you yourself experience that inner calmness, inner silence, that inner space which is infinite. No matter how your outside circumstances have been. I want you to pay attention to my words. Apart from that, there are no rules in this meditation. This is a freestyle guided meditation. And as this meditation will progress, you will yourself experience that you are not doing this meditation. In fact, it's happening. It's happening itself, and you will feel your natural state, which is suppressed in our day-to-day lives because of a lot of thought processes going on. It doesn't matter whether you are seated or on a bed or whatever posture you are, it really doesn't matter for this meditation. All I want you to be comfortable, whatever posture you are in. You can also change your posture in between the session if you feel discomfort. This meditation is for everyone. Doesn't matter what age group you belong to. Whether you are a businessman, a corporate executive, a doctor, an engineer, a teacher, or a student. Doesn't matter what work you do or whatever you are doing in your life. It's for everyone. Whatever you have done in past or you are planning to do in future, drop it all. A doctor might have treated his or her patients in past, or he might have plans for future. Similarly, persons belonging to other professions, they might have done awesome work, or they might have failed, or they are planning something new, some new ventures in future, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Drop that all from your mind. This moment is not for any role. This moment is for you. You have a lot of thinking to do for the stuff you are doing on daily basis. But you need to give this time to me. You need to be with me so that you'll see a glimpse of yours, what actually you are, apart from the role you are playing. You may be also playing a role of a father, a mother, a son, a daughter, husband, a lover, a friend. Drop that all. Those roles are important, but not this time. You have a lot of time to play those roles, and you have been playing those roles well. This time, this moment is for you, just for you. Don't lose this opportunity. So drop it all from your mind. Drop everything from your mind You don't have any history. You have not done anything in the past, and you don't have to do anything in the future or the next moment. There is no next moment. You have only this moment. It's you. Here, now. All these years, you have been a machine to store information about past and to do imaginations about future. Your mind has been continuously hyperactive, thoughts coming and going, changing every second. Sometimes there have been happy thoughts and sometimes miserable. You have suffered mentally, but still thoughts are coming. It feels like endless loop. You can't come out. But this is the opportunity. This is the opportunity to break that chain and feel the actual you. As this progress, you'll yourself experience the real you. Any thoughts coming in, don't try to suppress them, but don't cling to those thoughts. Don't stick to those thoughts. The moment you cling to those thoughts get power from you. And you feel those thoughts get stronger and stronger. But if you don't pay any attention, you simply let those thoughts pass. They'll not trouble you much. If any thought is coming, let it pass. The next thought will pop up, let it pass. And there is no rule that you should close your eyes while meditation. In this meditation, especially I'm talking about, if you feel with closed eyes, more thoughts are popping, you can open your eyes and focus on certain object and listen to my words, listen to my voice. Sometimes it happens with closed eyes. Your mind tries to create more images, more thoughts. With open eyes, sometimes mind doesn't get a chance to cook more stories. It depends on you. If you want to keep your eyes open, you can, and if that helps to subside your thought process. So there is no hard and fast rule. Do it whatever way you feel better. By now you might have already seen that thoughts are popping up, thoughts are coming and going. Thoughts are changing. You have sensations in your body. Those are also changing. These thoughts, these sensations are temporary. These keep coming and going. Just like my words are popping up and disappearing. It's like there is a vast space, there is silence, and in this silence, there are your thoughts that pop up out of nowhere, and they disappear into that empty space. Your sensations pop up and despair in that silence. Even my words appear and disappear in silence. If your thoughts, if your body sensations, everything is appearing and disappearing, everything is changing, then what's permanent? Then who are you? This space, this silence, whatever name you want to give, in fact, there is no name. You can only experience it. This beingness is you, in which these thoughts, these sensations, these words appear and disappear. That's you. All these years, it's noise in your mind which has prevented you from experiencing your real essence. You have wandered all these years due to your mental busyness, but this is the time for you to experience your real self. Just go deeper and deeper and deeper. Any thought coming, now you'll feel any thought that's coming is appearing in this vast and infinite space and despairing in it. Just like my words appearing from nowhere and disappearing. Don't struggle, don't pay too much of an effort to observe your thoughts or to my words. Simply be aware without any effort. Meditation should not involve any effort. It should be your natural state. Your thoughts, your sensations, these drain your energy, these require effort. But when you are thoughtless, when you don't have any sensations, that is your natural state. It shouldn't involve any effort or energy because it's your natural state. You have not been on this earth to think in the mind, to live in the minds only. You have been here to live and experience, but not to think and think and think. In this moment, you are not thinking. You are just experiencing yourself. You're experiencing life. You are life. We are not any storage devices to store memories and then imagine unreal scenarios and then suffer. We are actually portals through which universe experience itself. That is only possible when we live in the moment. You have all those roles to play, but while playing those roles, you should not forget yourself. You should not forget your actual self, who you are. Life is this emptiness, this beingness, this space you're feeling. This is you. This has been always there, even before you were born. When I'm talking you here, it means I'm talking about your body, but actual you, that was never born, that will never die, that is there, that was there, and that will always be there. You are an eternal being that was never born, that will never die. Don't confuse yourself with your mind and body. You're beyond your mind, beyond your body, beyond this geographical space and time. You are the universe experiencing itself through your senses and body. It's just the habit of your mind to think endlessly, and that takes you far from the reality. In this moment, you have seen a glimpse of yours, observing your mind from a distance. But don't get carried away. If you're feeling this peace, don't think that you're getting a peace. Okay, that's who you are. Even that thought is from mind. If you're feeling that, okay, now you have experienced yourself, don't cling to that thought. Let that thought pass by. You simply be a watcher, an observer. You don't judge anything. Whatever thought pops up, you don't judge it as good or bad. It simply pops up. It simply appears and disappears. You don't have any history. You don't have any past. You don't think of future. You are in eternal now. This is the peace. This is the silence. This is the space. This is the higher self I was talking about, what you're feeling right now. Don't wait for anything. All these years, throughout your lives, you have been waiting for something to happen to be happy. Once that happens, then you wait for another thing to be happy. And in this waiting, you live a dead life. You don't actually live. You just wait and think. You suffer mentally. But that is not who you are. That is not the life. Even don't wait for my next words. The silence in between my words has a meaning, because these words are meaningful only if silence is there. If that silence is not there, there are no words, there is only noise. Don't pay attention even to the silence. Just be aware. Don't wait for anything. You are not waiting. You are peaceful in this moment. Whether it's silence, whether you are hearing my words, you are completely immersed in this moment. This mind is very clever. It will try many tricks to remove you from your present state. It will try with any anxious or a fearful thought. If it doesn't succeed that way, it will try to give you a favorite idea of yours and make you think about that. But don't fall in that trap. It will try to lure you with the favorite idea of yours, like a business deal, a job promotion, a relationship. It's just a trick. Don't fall in that trap. Because once you buy its idea, you think about it, you are out of this present state. Then it's mind who's in control. First with the favorite idea, then it will push you in whatever territory it wants. It can make you anxious, worried, fearful, because you are not in control. So don't fall in this trap. Don't get used by your mind, but use your mind. You don't have any favorite ideas. You don't have any unfavorable ideas. You don't have anything on your mind. You're getting empty. You're getting deeper inside yours. This presence, this silence, this beingness, whatever the name you want to give, that's you. Your mind or body doesn't have any permanence. But this state you are experiencing now, it's permanent, it's eternal. There are no worries, there is no discomfort, there are no future concerns. There's only peace. And this is the only reality. This space, this peace, this emptiness, this silence you feel, this is the nature of everything around you. Everything, the trees, the mountains, the space. Each cell of yours has this awareness, this consciousness. It's the noise in your mind that prevents you from experiencing the true and natural state of yours. All these years you have been tired by thinking endlessly, by imagining scenarios which are unreal. But this is the time you should shun all that and experience your higher self, your inner being, your real essence. You don't need to pay attention to your breath, to your sensations, or to anything else. You just be an observer, a watcher. Any sensations you feel, or the sound of breath, or the feel of breath, don't stick to it. Let it pass. Any thoughts popping up, let those thoughts pass. You are not clinging on to anything. You're experiencing the natural state of yours. This is what is the state of whole universe, without any contamination of mind. In your mind, based on the situation, you play different roles. Like you play a role of a victim. You victimize yourself sometimes. If you don't get something, you feel you deserved it. Sometimes you play a role of a hero. You do some good for any other person and then you think you are a hero. Sometimes you demonize yourself when you realize you did a wrong to somebody. All those roles you play in your mind, victim, hero, villain, are imaginary and baseless. Drop all those roles for now. You have enough time. for those things to play. Those roles, that's not who you are. Those are false personas created by your mind. You are far, far bigger than that. Drop all those things from your mind. This state you are experiencing right now, this is who you are. Even tomorrow when you are playing your actual roles, which your profession demands, you'll remember this state of yours and you'll see this meditation. It will not take you away from your role, from your roles and responsibilities, but eventually it will help you play your roles demanded by your profession or your family. It will help you to play those better. At the same time, it will also question your unnecessary thinking. It will tell you that there is no need to bring that nonsense into your head. But out of your habit, you may still get into the thinking. But eventually, if you practice this a lot, there will be a time when your mind will not have power over you. There will be decrease in your suffering in your day-to-day lives. Time will come, you will learn to remain in your natural state, be it day or night. It's just that all these years you have forgotten to remain in present, to experience your natural state, and out of your habit of thinking, you fall in the trap created by mind every now and then. So, if you are experiencing this first time, then this is the start. You are going in the right direction. There is no looking back from here. A big change starts with a small step, and this is your first and small step. Just be in this state effortlessly without any struggle. This now is yours, and you are completely into it. You have nowhere to go and nothing to achieve. You did nothing wrong or good in the past, and you are not waiting for anything. You are here, you are rooted in now, experiencing this infinite silence. Just be here and nowhere else. With you people, I'm also feeling this silence, this joy, this vastness, this emptiness, this fullness. It doesn't matter whether you call it emptiness or fullness, because it's same. Once you are at higher self, emptiness and fullness are same. There is no difference. So whatever you call, even I am immersed in this moment with you people. This video will end, and if you want to remain in this state, you can. Or if you want to come out of this meditation, you can. It's up to you. Thank you for staying with me.